My child. Stop for a moment. Yes. You. I am speaking to you right now. Not by coincidence. And not by mistake. But because heaven has chosen this exact second to reach you. Do not turn away. Do not rush past this. This is not just another message appearing on your screen. Not another voice competing in the noise of your day. This is a holy visitation. Heaven itself is leaning close as you listen. I am here. And I am speaking your name. The air around you may seem ordinary and undisturbed. But angels are standing beside you right now. Watching. Waiting. Carrying my presence to the precise place where you are. My child. This is your moment. A healing has been sent from heaven for you. It is flowing right now. Through every word that reaches you. Through every breath you are taking. This is not a future promise placed somewhere just out of reach. It is a present reality unfolding around you. My power is near. And my love is alive. And my hand is reaching toward you even as you receive these words. I have heard the cry that never made it past your lips. I have seen the quiet suffering that no one else has noticed. I have felt the heaviness that has been following you like a shadow. And I say to you now, heaven has sent a healing for your heart, and your body, and your soul, and your life. You have waited a long time for answers. For signs. For something to visibly change. But the answer has already arrived. I am the answer. I am the healing. I am the peace that will restore you where medicine cannot reach. Where other people's words have fallen short. Where time alone has not been sufficient. You do not have to understand everything that is happening right now. Simply open your heart and listen. Do not reduce this moment by saying to yourself that it is only words. My words carry life. And they carry the full power of heaven itself. The light of my presence is surrounding you right now. You may feel a warmth. A lifting of something that has been sitting heavy on your chest. A quietness settling over your mind. That is not your imagination producing something comforting. That is me. I am brushing against your pain. And touching what you had concluded could never be healed. My child. Do not pull away from this. Let it happen. Let heaven move in this moment. This is your appointed time. And it will not remain open forever. For too long you have walked with pain hidden just beneath the surface of your smile. You have fought battles that no one around you ever saw clearly. You prayed prayers that seemed to dissolve into silence. You carried wounds that became heavier with each passing day rather than lighter. I have watched all of it. I have not been far. I have been waiting. Waiting for the moment when your heart would grow still enough to feel my touch again. That moment is now. Heaven's eyes are fixed completely on you. The angels are near and their light is filling the space around you. They have seen your tears. And they have carried your name before my throne. Do you not know how precious you are to me? Do you understand that your life carries more value than all the stars I spoke into existence? When you hurt, heaven feels it. When you cry, heaven listens. When you believe you are alone, you are surrounded by my presence. I am the one who calms storms with a single word. I am the one who spoke light into the original darkness. I am the one who touched the broken and made them whole. And I am exactly the same now as I was then. My hand has not lost its power. My love has not grown tired of you. My heart has not turned away from anything you have done or been through. You may have concluded that I have been silent through all of this. But I have been speaking through every sunrise. Through every moment of mercy that kept you moving. When you had no reasonable explanation for how you were still going. Through every small grace that carried you in the moments you genuinely thought you could not continue. My beloved, hear me. This is not just another passing moment. It is an appointed one. Heaven has ordained it. The same hand that set the stars in motion has set this moment directly in front of you. Do not say I will listen to this later. Do not say I will wait until things feel more right. The window that is open right now will not remain open in exactly this same way. Reach out. Touch my hand. The healing you have been longing for is flowing even now. I see the sickness that has been trying to steal your strength. I see the sadness that has been working to drown your joy. I see the guilt that has been whispering lies to your heart. And I speak to each one of them now. You will not win. My child. The healing is here. Not waiting in some distant heaven. Not scheduled for a future date. It is here. In my presence. In the power of my love that surrounds you in this moment. You have tried many things to address the pain. You have turned to people. And to plans. And to distractions. But none of them could reach the actual center of your hurt. That is because the healing you needed could not be found anywhere in this world. It could only come from me. I am the healer of hearts. And the restorer of souls. And the one who mends what life has torn apart. I am reaching for you right now. Not to demand anything from you, but to give you what you have been longing for. Do not let doubt stop you from receiving this. Do not let shame whisper that you are somehow unworthy of what I am offering. My blood was shed for you. My hands were pierced for you. I have already paid the full price. For your healing and your peace and your freedom. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. My love is already covering the distance between us. All I need is your yes. All I need is your reaching toward me in faith. Even now let your praise rise. If your worship has continued through the waiting and through the uncertainty, let that be the posture you bring to this moment. My child, reach toward my hand right now. You may not see it with your physical eyes, but feel it with your spirit. The same hand that reached toward Peter when he was sinking beneath the waves is reaching toward you in this very moment. Do not fix your eyes on the storm around you. Do not give your attention to the voices of fear. Look at me. Keep your focus on me. The moment you reach, you will feel it. The release of something. The peace that cannot be explained or manufactured. This is the healing from heaven. And it belongs to you personally. I am not offering this to the world in general. I am offering it to you specifically. I am calling you by name. This is not intended for someone else. It is for you. You have waited long enough. And endured enough. The season of seemingly endless struggle is ending. The moment of healing is here. Do not let it pass by without receiving it. Do not let it fade before it can do its full work in you. Receive it now. While heaven's door is standing open. Listen, my beloved. This is a sacred exchange happening right now. As you reach toward me in faith, I am reaching toward you with power. The touch of heaven is not distant. It is immediate and near. My presence is not simply an emotional experience. It is a genuine reality. You do not need to see me to know I am here. You will know by the peace that begins to settle, by the warmth that moves through you, by the weight that begins to lift off your shoulders. That is my love in active motion. Even as you receive these words, chains are breaking. Fear is losing its grip. Despair is being displaced by something that feels like hope, returning from a place it had retreated to. The sickness that has been lingering is weakening. The memories that have been tormenting you are losing the power they once held over you. You are not imagining any of this. You are stepping into a divine encounter, one that was written specifically for you. Before you were ever born, heaven has been waiting for this moment. And heaven will celebrate when you receive what was prepared for you. Do not say to yourself that you are not ready. You are ready because I am ready. Do not say maybe later. There is no later like this one. There is only now. The river of healing is flowing right now. The door of mercy is standing open right now. The angels are moving right now. The healing has been sent. And it is passing through this very moment. Open your heart and receive it. My child, I have watched you for so long, carrying burdens that were too heavy, hiding wounds that ran too deep, fighting battles that were too fierce for one person to fight alone. But you are not forgotten. And you are not alone. I am the one who has been carrying you. In the moments when you could no longer walk by yourself, I am the one who whispered hope into your spirit. In the moments when you were closest to giving up entirely, and I am the one speaking to you right now saying, enough. Enough suffering. And enough fear. And enough delay. The healing has come. Heaven is not silent. Heaven is moving. Light is descending even now, filling your space and your heart and your body. My spirit is wrapping around you right now. You may feel tears rising, and that is healing beginning to move. You may feel peace flooding your chest, and that is my love settling into the places where pain has been living. You may feel a stillness you cannot account for, and that is heaven touching earth through you. Do not be afraid of what you sense. Do not doubt what you feel. This is me. This is your Savior and your Healer and your Lord. The same one who touched blind eyes and they saw, who spoke to the lame and they walked, who called the dead back to life. He is the same. And He is here with you right now. Support mention. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. Our mission is to carry God's love and peace into your heart and your daily life. You can support us through Super Thanks. And every act of generosity helps this reach further. My beloved, I am not asking for effort. I am asking for surrender. I am not asking for perfect words. I am asking for an open heart. I am not waiting for you to prove yourself worthy. I am asking you to believe that you are already loved exactly as you are. Let go. Breathe. Reach out. Touch my hand and feel the current of heaven move through you. The window of this moment is open, and heaven is pouring through it. Do not let it close without reaching. I am here standing beside you. My hand is extended toward you. My eyes are on you. My love surrounds you completely. Take what heaven has sent. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your healing. The healing bears your name. Receive it now. My child. Listen to me now with your heart open wide. Because heaven is speaking softly, but with complete clarity. A healing has already been released from above. It is not coming someday in the distant future. It is not waiting in some promise not yet activated. It has come. It has already been poured out upon the earth. Through my presence. Through my blood. Through my word that still breathes life into everything it touches. What your body aches for. What your mind longs for. What your soul has been crying out for. Has already been sent. You do not have to chase it. You only need to receive it. This healing is not limited to one category of pain. It is not only for the sickness that weakens the body. It is for the weariness that has settled deep in the spirit. It is for the hearts that have been broken by loss and by betrayal, and by disappointment that arrived without warning. It is for the families that have grown cold, and the homes that have become heavy with silence, and the minds that cannot rest because of storms that keep returning. It is for every soul that has felt forgotten. For every dream that has been buried beneath years of hurt and waiting. Heaven has not been unaware of the suffering of my children. Every cry has been heard. And every wound has been seen. And now the Father's heart has moved with a compassion that would not stay still. I came once to carry your pain upon my own shoulders. And I come again now through my Spirit, to bring the power that heals what that pain left behind. I have not changed. The same hands that touched the untouchable. The same voice that called the dead by name. The same love that covered the one who had run furthest. All of it now reaches toward you. The healing from heaven is not a thing. It is me. I am the medicine for your soul. My love is the balm that mends what no one else can reach. My forgiveness is the cleansing that washes away every layer of regret. My peace is the calm that quiets every anxious thought before it can fully form. My spirit is the breath that revives the places within you that have gone silent for so long. When I gave my life, when my blood fell to the ground, it carried more than forgiveness. It carried healing. It carried restoration. It carried the power to make all things genuinely new. That power still flows even now. It has never stopped moving. It travels through the hearts of those who believe. Through the words of faith that rise from lips that still dare to hope. Despite everything, the cross was not a moment that ended. It was a river that began. And that river is still flowing toward you. Washing over every broken place. Touching every scar. Bringing life where there was previously only pain. My child, do not wait for another sign before you receive this. Do not wait for another form of proof. The healing has already been sent. You have asked me, Lord, when will you heal me? When will you restore what was lost? And I say to you now, it is already here. The moment you turn your heart toward me, the moment you whisper my name in faith, the power begins to move. The heavens respond not to volume, but to belief. There are many who pray for healing, but never open their hearts to receive it. They stand beneath the rain of grace, with their hands closed. They ask for peace while clinging tightly to the fear. They are asking to be removed. They ask for forgiveness while refusing to extend that same forgiveness toward themselves. They want the healing, but will not allow me to touch the wound directly. But you, my beloved, you have stopped long enough to listen. You have opened your spirit to what I am speaking. And because of that, heaven is moving even now. The very air around you carries the fragrance of something new. You may have thought the healing must come in a certain visible form, a change that is instant and undeniable to everyone around you. But the healing of heaven often begins quietly. It begins when the weight starts to lift a fraction, when the tears that once fell in pain begin to fall in something closer to peace. It begins when you realize that the fear that once governed your mind has lost some of its authority. It begins when you find yourself breathing more fully, resting more deeply, smiling without a manufactured reason. Because hope has genuinely returned to you. That is how heaven heals. Quietly, and gently, and completely. My child, the healing from heaven does not come through effort. It comes through surrender. It cannot be earned. It can only be received. You do not have to pray the right words, or prove yourself worthy of what I am offering. The only key that opens it is trust. When you believe that I am who I say I am, when you release the doubt that says, perhaps not for someone like me, the river begins to flow without obstruction. I am not withholding anything from you. I have already given all of myself for you. Let my words sink into your spirit. The way rain sinks into ground that has been dry too long. Let them fill the cracks that pain has created. Let them restore what fear has broken. Let them reach even the memories that still produce an ache when you are not expecting it. My healing reaches where time cannot. My healing repairs what human hands cannot access. My healing breathes life into what you had concluded was permanently finished. The medicine of heaven is love. The sound of it is forgiveness. The strength of it is mercy. The peace of it is me. You will find that when my love genuinely enters, bitterness finds that there is no room remaining for it to stay. When my peace fills you, fear loses its voice entirely. When my mercy covers you, guilt cannot continue making its accusations. This is not imagination. This is transformation. This is the way heaven heals. I am speaking to you gently right now, because your heart has grown tired of fighting. You have tried to heal yourself through effort, and through people, and through the simple passage of time. But healing comes only when you rest in me. I am asking you now to let go of the thought that you must fix yourself before you can come closer to me. Come as you are, with your wounds and your weakness and your confusion, and your guilt, and everything else you have been managing alone. I will not turn away from any of it. My arms are open. My hand is extended. And my spirit is waiting to pour the healing into every corner of your life. This is not something you must wait years to experience. This is not something that will begin someday soon at a more convenient time. It begins now, in this very moment. As you believe that what I am saying is true, the sound of my words is carrying healing power. The presence that is wrapping around you is evidence that heaven has drawn genuinely near. The light you sense and the calm that is settling inside you is not an emotion you are manufacturing. It is a sign that the healing has reached you. If His touch has transformed your life, Let that truth be your declaration right now. Do not question what is happening. Do not allow the enemy to convince you that nothing is occurring in this moment. Faith sees what the eyes cannot yet confirm. My power moves in silence before it becomes something visible to sight. Every prayer you have ever prayed, every tear you have ever released, every moment you have held on under the weight of the pain, has been preparing the way for this. It is not coming, my child. It has come. The answer you have been waiting for. The touch you have been reaching toward. The peace you have been searching for. It is here. Heaven has released it. And my spirit has brought it to you. All you need to do is whisper, I receive it. And when you do, you will feel it. The warmth of my presence covering you. The light of my love surrounding you. The strength of my spirit lifting what has been pressing down on you. That is heaven's healing flowing through you right now. That is grace doing what only grace has the capacity to do. You are not the same as you were when you began receiving these words. Healing has started. Restoration is moving through you even now. The door that seemed permanently closed has opened again. You are loved beyond any measure. Healed beyond any reasonable explanation. Chosen beyond any doubt. The healing has been sent. And it carries your name. It is finished. It is done. It is yours. My child. I see you. I have seen you from the very beginning. Through every moment of joy. And through every silent ache. I have watched you walk through days when the light felt impossibly far away. And through nights when the weight of everything pressed heavy on your chest. You have learned to hide your pain with remarkable skill. To smile when every part of you wants to break. To keep moving forward when your strength has genuinely run out. But I have never been deceived by the face you show the world. I have seen the pain you never spoke to anyone. I saw the nights when you genuinely thought you would not find your way through. I saw every tear that fell unseen. And I gathered each one. Not a single drop forgotten anywhere in heaven. There were moments when you sat alone. And whispered into the quiet. Lord, where are you? Do you even see me? I heard you every single time. Even when no sound actually left your lips. I heard the cry of your soul before it was fully formed. Every breath that trembled with sorrow was a prayer that reached my throne before you finished releasing it. You thought your prayers were being lost in silence. But they reached me before you ever completed them. I was with you in every moment when the pain felt unbearable. When your heart broke in ways you could not explain. When you wanted to stop but somehow kept going anyway. I know the rejection that wounded you. The words that cut so deep. That even now their echo returns at unexpected moments. I know the disappointment that made you question your worth. The betrayal that shattered what you had built your trust on. The loneliness that made you feel invisible. Even in rooms full of people. I know the sickness that wears down your body. And the thoughts that press down on your mind. I have seen the way anxiety grips your heart in the quiet hours. How guilt whispers lies that you are unworthy of being fully loved. But hear me now, my beloved. You are not forgotten. And you are not unworthy. You have never been beyond my reach. Every scar upon your heart is known to me. Every ache you cannot fully name is completely clear before my eyes. You are not just one soul among countless others. You are mine. You are the one I formed with care and intention. the one I have carried through storms that no one else even knew were happening. When you thought no one understood, I understood you completely. When you believed no one genuinely cared, I cared with a depth that exceeds what language can carry. You have never been alone in your suffering. Not for a single heartbeat. You wonder why I did not remove the pain sooner. Why I allowed the dark nights to continue as long as they did. My child. It was never because I did not love you. I loved you too much to allow the pain to be wasted. Even in the moments when you felt broken beyond what could be repaired, I was working in the hidden places, shaping something genuinely beautiful, from what looked only like ashes. Every wound you have endured, and every tear you have cried, has become part of a larger purpose that you cannot yet see from where you are standing. I know the weight of heartbreak. I know the sting of loss that never quite leaves. The memories that replay when you are not expecting them. But I am not far from those memories. I am in them. I was with you when they were formed. And I am with you as they gradually heal. Nothing that has happened to you has been unseen by heaven. The pain that felt endless is now being rewritten by grace. The nights that felt completely empty are being filled with light again. You have asked me many times, Lord, when will the healing come? It has already begun. Even in the seasons when you could not feel it. Healing is not always sudden. Sometimes it unfolds quietly. The way dawn returns after the longest night. It begins when you release your pain into my hands. And stop carrying what was never meant to stay in yours. It begins when you believe that I can take what hurt you and convert it into a strength that nothing can remove. The world told you to be strong, to move forward, to present yourself as fine. But I am not asking for your strength. I am asking for your surrender. You do not need to prove anything to me. I already know the depth of your hurt and the depth of your heart. You have fought long enough, my beloved. Let me fight for you now. Let me carry the pain that has weighed you down for years. Let me heal what time alone could never reach. I have seen the days when joy felt foreign to you. The mornings when simply getting up felt like an impossible demand. The moments when you felt like you had failed. When you compared yourself to others and came up smaller than you should have. When the noise of the world drowned out the quiet truth that you are loved unconditionally. You have believed lies that said you are too broken to become whole again. Too far gone to find your way back. Too damaged to be loved in the full and complete way you deserve to be loved. But I speak truth to you right now. You are not too broken. You are being remade. The cracks in your heart are not signs of defeat. They are the places where my light will enter. The tears you cried were not wasted. They were seeds of renewal being planted in soil I was preparing. Every part of you that aches is a place where my mercy is about to take up residence. I am not ashamed of your pain. I am proud of your endurance. You kept believing when giving up would have been entirely understandable. You kept hoping even when hope felt like the least rational choice. That faith, even when it was nothing more than a thread, drew heaven's full attention. My child, let me tell you what I see when I look at you. I do not see a soul crushed by life. I see a warrior who is still standing. I do not see failure. I see a faith that refused to die, even when it had every reason to. I do not see shame. I see courage that most people will never fully understand. I do not see weakness. I see the image of my own strength, reflected through your scars. Those scars are not evidence of defeat. They are evidence that you survived. That you are still here. That my grace has been holding you this entire time. You do not need to hide from me. There is no wound I will turn away from, and no story too dark for my light to penetrate. I want you to bring me the pain, and the anger, and the confusion, and the memories you hide even from yourself. Bring them into my hands. I will not condemn you for any of it. I will cleanse you. I will not reject what you bring to me. I will restore it. Even now, my child. I am near to you where you are broken. I am binding up your wounds. Piece by piece and moment by moment. You may feel a warmth settling deep inside, or a sudden calm washing over you. That is my presence. That is my healing power touching the places you had concluded would never be whole again. You are being healed. Not only in your body, but in your soul, and in your thinking, and in your heart. I saw the pain you never spoke, and the nights you thought you would not survive, and the moments when you smiled in public, and broke down in private. I saw you in all of it, and I did not look away even once. I was beside you in every one of those moments. I held you when you thought no one was. I whispered peace into your mind in the nights when sleep would not come. I lifted you when your own strength had completely run out. Every moment you felt abandoned was a moment when I was carrying you through the storm you were certain would swallow you. You are not forgotten, beloved. You never were. Now let the healing continue. Let the light keep entering. Let my love fill every hidden wound. The pain that wants to define you will one day become a testimony of my faithfulness. You will not always feel this way. The heaviness will lift. The fear will fade. The joy you thought you had permanently lost will return in a brightness that surpasses what it was before. You are seen, and loved, and being healed. The wounds that once bled will one day shine as proof that you were never alone, and that heaven was with you through all of it. My beloved child, reach out your hand to me right now. I am here, closer than your breath, and nearer than your own thoughts. I am standing before you with my hand extended. The same hand that reached into the storm on the sea. The same hand that lifted those who had fallen. The same hand that broke bread to feed the hungry. That hand is stretched out toward you right now. Not as a symbol or a story, but as living and present power. Touch my hand and receive what heaven has sent specifically for you. This moment is holy. And this moment is real. All of heaven watches as you choose to reach. As you choose faith over fear, and hope over doubt, and love over despair. Look at my hand, my child. See the marks that remain. They are not wounds of defeat. They are signs of a victory that was won for you. The scars are the proof of a love that has no end. They tell the story of how far I was willing to go. To rescue you. And to heal you. And to make you whole again. The nails that pierced me did not extinguish my power. They revealed the full extent of it. What once was pain has become the very source of healing. What once appeared to be an ending became the fountain of life. Those marks upon my hands are the doorway through which your healing flows even now. You have looked at your life and seen only brokenness. But I want you to look again. See my hand reaching into every shattered place, gathering the fragments, gently and tenderly and without any judgment. My hand still carries the power that spoke light into the original darkness. The strength that formed all of creation from nothing. Nothing can resist its touch. When I touch, pain begins to loosen its grip. When I touch, fear begins to tremble. When I touch, what seemed permanently impossible begins to come alive again. My child, do not think that faith must be loud or flawless. For my power to begin moving, even a whisper of belief is sufficient. Even the smallest spark of hope can open the door for what heaven wants to release into your life. Remember the woman who reached for the edge of my garment in a crowd. She did not shout and she did not make demands. She simply reached. She believed that one touch could change everything. And it did. The power of heaven flowed through her. Because faith, however trembling, always connects with my love. So now I say to you, reach toward me. You may not see me with your eyes, but your spirit recognizes my presence. Extend your hand in faith, even if that faith feels barely adequate. The act of reaching is enough. The movement of your heart in my direction is all I need. As you reach, my hand is already closing around yours. You are not reaching into emptiness. You are touching eternity itself. Feel the warmth of my love moving through you right now. It is not your imagination generating comfort. It is the breath of heaven, flowing through the space between us. I am pouring strength into your weakness, and light into your darkness, and peace into your turmoil. My hand carries not only healing, but renewal. It carries everything you thought you had permanently lost. It carries forgiveness for every mistake, and freedom from every chain, and a hope for every tomorrow that has not yet arrived. Do you see these scars? They are not reminders of pain. They are promises that were fulfilled through suffering. They tell you that I have already overcome everything you fear. They tell you that suffering does not hold the final word over your life. I kept these marks not because I needed them, but because you did. So that when you doubt, you can remember that I know what it means to hurt, and to bleed, and to cry, and still to overcome through all of it. I did not leave my pain behind me. I transformed it into something that will never fade. And that is what I am doing for you right now. When you touch my hand, you are touching victory itself. You are touching the same power that rolled away the stone, and the same strength that overcame death, and a life that never ends. Every part of you that has felt dead or numb or permanently forgotten will begin to wake up under my touch. The places that hurt will begin to soften. The heaviness in your chest will begin to lift. The light that dimmed in your eyes will begin to come back. My child, I am not a distant figure waiting for you to climb your way up to where I am. I am the God who came down, who knelt beside you, who reached into your pain, so that you would never have to face it completely alone. My hand is not too far above you to reach, and not too distant to find. Even now as you receive these words, my presence surrounds you. You may feel a warmth in your hands, or a calm settling over your heart, or a gentle peace wrapping around you. That is me. That is my hand resting upon you, and healing you, and restoring you to what you were made to be. Do not allow fear to tell you that this is too simple. My power is simple, because love is simple at its core. You do not need ritual. You do not need perfection. You do not need to feel fully ready. You only need to respond. Open your hand. Open your heart. Let me in. When you do, the healing that heaven sent will rush to meet you. It will flow through every part of your being, like light moving through glass, filling every corner, until no darkness remains. Every time you reach for me, heaven responds. Angels draw near, carrying peace and renewed strength. The air shifts, because creation recognizes the presence of its maker. The hand that formed galaxies holds your trembling fingers with a care that is specific to you. The same hand that shaped mountains now traces the outline of your heart, reminding you that you are not forgotten. You are my masterpiece, and I am not finished with you. Reach toward me in faith, even if all your faith amounts to right now is a whisper. It is enough. Even if all you can manage is a single sigh, I hear it. Even if all you can say is simply, help me, I answer with everything I have. Every small reach is met with my great love. You take one step and I take 1,000 toward you. You lift your hand and I lift the weight that has been pressing on you for years. You open your heart and I fill it with a peace that nothing in this world can take away. My beloved, feel my hand right now. It is steady and strong and alive. The marks remain, not as reminders of pain, but as proof that redemption is genuinely real. From those marks flows a light that never fades and never weakens. That light is touching you right now. It is reaching into the cracks of your soul, and mending what was broken, and reviving what was lost. Every part of you that felt beyond repair is being restored. The power of heaven is moving through you, as surely as it has ever moved through anyone. A miracle is already unfolding in you right now. Hold my hand and do not let go. When fear rises again, hold tighter. When doubt whispers, return to the warmth you are experiencing in this moment. When the world tries to tell you that nothing happened here, remember that I am not a feeling. I am truth. My hand does not reach only for this moment. It reaches for eternity. I will walk with you and guide you and carry you when the walking becomes too much. If you have seen His power open paths that nothing else could open, let that be your declaration. And share this with someone who needs to know that the hand that healed the world is reaching toward them right now, and it will not draw back.